A stranger kept following me around campus for weeks. When I finally confronted him, he called me by a name that died 15 years ago. Foster care teaches you to let people go. When they tell you your brother got placed in a better home, you smile and say you're happy for him. When you're 10 and finally get adopted by a nice family who only wants one kid, you don't ask why Daniel couldn't come too. I thought I'd gotten good at moving on, but some things stick with you. Daniel and I had been in the same foster home for 2 years when I was 7. The caseworker said brothers needed separate bedrooms for placement rules, so they put us on opposite sides of a thin wall. We were scared those first nights. Different houses, different rules, always waiting for the next move. That's when Daniel invented the knock. 3 quick taps, pause, 2 taps, pause, 3 more. Every night before bed, through the wall. It meant you there, and I'm here, and we're okay, all at once. We did it every single night for 2 years until the day they moved him to a family 3 counties over. I never saw him again. Funny thing about childhood habits, they stick with you. Even now at 22, when I'm stressed or nervous, my fingers start tapping that pattern. On desks, steering wheels, my own leg. Most people don't notice. I barely notice anymore. I was in the university library during midterms, drowning in organic chemistry, when I started tapping my pen against the table. 3 pause, 2 pause, 3. Just something my hands do when I'm thinking. Some guy across from me looked up sharply. I'd never seen him before in my life, but the way he stared at my hand made my skin crawl. I stopped tapping, and he kept staring for another moment, then quickly packed his stuff and left. I forgot about it until the next week at the campus Starbucks. I was waiting for my order, tapping the pattern on the counter without thinking, when I heard something drop behind me. Turned around to see the same guy from the library, bagel on the ground, staring at my hand like I'd pulled out a weapon. "Do I know you?" I asked. "No," he said quickly. Too quickly. You remind me of someone." He left the bagel on the floor and walked out. That's when I started noticing him everywhere. Same gym, same dining hall, always watching me from across the room with this look I couldn't place. Not threatening, more like he was trying to solve a puzzle. My roommate Jake thought it was hilarious. "Dude either wants to date you or murder you," Jake said. Maybe both. But something about it felt wrong. Not dangerous. Something else. I couldn't figure it out. 3 weeks later, I was at a house party playing Flip Cup. I was drunk, really drunk, and finally having fun when I glanced across the room and saw him. Same guy, same stare. He was standing near the kitchen, holding a beer, just watching me. Our eyes met. He went completely pale. His beer slipped out of his hand and shattered on the floor. Glass and foam everywhere. People nearby jumped back. The music kept going, but everyone in that corner turned to look. He didn't move to clean it up, just stared at me. "Yo, it's your turn," someone said, nudging my shoulder. I didn't respond. I was already pushing through the crowd. "Come on, dude," my teammate called after me. I didn't care. The guy was already moving toward the door. "Hey!" I caught up to him on the front porch. He stopped, but didn't turn around. "Who are you?" I grabbed his arm. "Why the fuck are you following me?" I'm not following you." He pulled away. "I just needed to figure something out." "Figure what out?" "The library, Starbucks, the gym, and now you see me at a party and drop your beer like you've seen a ghost?" He pulled away and leaned against the porch railing. His hand was tapping against the wood. Then I heard the pattern. 3 taps, pause, 2 taps, pause, 3 taps. My heart stopped. "Where did you learn that?" He froze, turned to look at me, and the color drained from his face. "Learn what?" "That pattern, the tapping. Where did you learn it?" He stared at my hand. "You know it. You know what it means. My brother invented that knock." He went completely still. "Is your name Mickey?" The world tilted. Nobody had called me that in 15 years. Daniel was the only person who ever used that name. "How do you know that name?" "Danny Murphy." His voice cracked. "We were roommates. He taught me that knock when things got bad. Said it helped him feel less alone. He talked about you constantly. Red hair, freckles. You look just like him." I grabbed the railing to steady myself. "I need to see him." "Where is he?" He looked at me for a long moment, opened his mouth, closed it. He was living in his car after he aged out. Started using. Overdosed. He couldn't look at me. "I'm really sorry." I sat down hard on the porch steps. "He never stopped talking about you," James said quietly. "Never." I didn't realize I was crying until he gave me his hoodie to wipe my face. "I'm James," he said. We sat on that porch for 3 hours while he told me stories about a brother I never got to watch grow up. James is the best man at my wedding next year.